Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64Randomizer.com Season 3 Blitz. We got a Blitz tourney action for you today. We have made it all the way to the semifinals, top 4. Today in the top 4, we've got Kamerson versus CharlesJarls, who we saw in our round 1 coverage as well. He's still in. He won his round 8 match, and now he's in the top 4. Wild times. Seeds are just a number, as it turns out. I am LaRock. I will be on the mic for you today, and I'm joined by Schwartz Gandhi. How you doing, man?
Doing good. I've crawled out from the depths of music discussion to come and commentate a good old-fashioned mix with you guys.
Legendary composer himself. Or do you guys have like titles you like toss around? Like I say composer, but like, are you actually composing it, or are you like adapting the music?
The like quote-unquote official title is converter. Yeah, we don't make the music unless you do. There are definitely some people who make their own original music. Shout out Glitch Glider.
Okay, some cool cats out there. Cool cat converters. There you go.
Yeah.
Fun times in the music land. We're listening to some of it right now. My playlist is all a bunch of custom music from made that can play in DK64Randomizer.com. Unbelievable. Wild times. But let's actually get a look at some DK64Randomizer.com as we take a look at our seed today. Here's our opener. There's some talk of slam casinos. Well, you can't really have a slam casino when you start with both of them. Whoops.
Yeah. That's a one less thing to worry about.
Pretty nice.
Here for it.
Pretty nice. You'll love to see it. Not even like you have one, but then the other one is a casino. No, we just give you both. There are no slam casinos today. None. None casinos. Bang. Was the seed specifically rolled to make certain Alta Biscuit's prediction wrong? Perhaps, but unfortunate. Maybe he should have seen the future. I think it's on him, honestly. We're about good to go, though, so we'll send him off. We are all ready. Just about. Getting set. Whenever the runner's ready. There we go. We're flying. Hold on to your butts. So Kamerson and CharlesJarls, these guys are very good, very fast times. I mean, no slouch to get top 6 time in the qualifier of like 50 people. But
Yeah.
It comes down to 1 seed to make it to the finals. Top 4 is here. Winner goes on. A loser is Dunzo. See ya.
Is the other side like certain yet?
Yes, we know the other
this fight will be
side.
facing?
And we will have the other side on stream tomorrow as well, so that'll be fun.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the other match is I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm double checking. The other match is oh my god, hang on. Stun locked. Gotta get hints. Lanky, you found me. Donkey. Front of cage. Front of cage. Main aisle donkey K roll. Interesting. Counting. We love counting.
Nope.
Sick
Counting,
bay.
Japes.
Kasplat Niles for Diddy. Crate near the Gong Tower. And then Aztec Metals to key 4. Hopefully it's just there. Alright, alright, that was quick. They check their hints immediately. I love that for them. I love that for them. But like I was saying, the other side of the bracket is Spike SSBU, our Australian friend, who is very, very good. The number 1 seed even. He won the qualifier versus Mega Paul, who is his own story. He made the 13th seed out of the qualifier, but then he entered the main bracket and chose violence and dropped back-to-back world records. So he's very fast.
I'm glad to see that people are still able to make names for themselves in the racing scene.
Oh dear, a sniper in main aisle? Is that sniper on the path to Donkey K Rool? Huh. That's a little concerning. I mean, there's not a lot of sniper checks, and one of them is blast lock, so it's a little weird.
Yeah. So we got.
Oh, we hit a DK rap. Unbelievable. With the advent of custom music, a DK rap is unfortunately gone out of vogue a little bit. It kind of got replaced with a lot of custom music. Nothing wrong with the custom music. The custom music is great, but the DK rap is kind of an all-timer. Please enjoy it while it's here.
This is that's specifically the instrumental version.
Oh.
If you really don't like hearing the lyrics for some reason, why would you not?
Oh, wow. Well, the instrumental music is a custom song, and that's probably why I ended up in here. Getting vanilla songs in the game is a little tricky at times, but you know what? Maybe I gotta do this, because this song kind of slaps. It's pretty good. The chat will sing along. We don't need to say anything. Oh. Alright, another main aisle contender is our Gorilla Gone. Love that. Perhaps a third main aisle? Nope. Japes lobby entrance item is nothing. We know Japes is level 2, Galleon's level 1.
Say Japes is level 2?
Japes is level 2. Oh, well, there's our Diddy. Splat Niles, sure enough. Life is good, and happy to see Galleon lobby for that. There's a lot of inconvenient times. A lot of inconvenient aisles Kasplats, especially when you don't have Chunky. More hints?
Creme is foolish.
Wow, Creme Isle is foolish. That is kind of rare.
Japes medals.
Galleon Chunky medal. Well, we have Galleon, but we don't have Chunky. And we don't even have a hint for Chunky. We're going to have to wait for some more hints to get there. And the traditional gamble for all 5 callings by 45 minutes. I mean, we have 3. Surely it won't be that hard to find 2 more, right? Surely.
Found by...
Donkey and Galleon gets you Lanky? I mean, you can head to the Lighthouse. You might just get Lanky in the Lighthouse, so you might have like 4 callings really quickly. I'm not saying it's free money, but like, you're playing with fire if you're playing with fire in this gamble. You never really know how Chunky is going to turn out, I guess. It's also entirely possible you're going to go find Coconut before we can get Lanky. And Coconut could be as late as level 4, so who knows. Or Bongos, or Peanut. Oh wait, we have Peanut. Wow, that is really nice, huh? One of the big changes for Season 3 is that the Lighthouse starts open, but the shipyard starts closed. In this instance, it does not matter because we just found Diddy and have Peanuts immediately, so they may as well both be open. What do we got in our Lighthouse? Good odds for Lanky to be here, but not a given. This is like a 1 in like 5 or so? Something like that?
Yeah. We got the medal as well as 2 checks locked by Baboon Blast, so.
It's not Lanky, but it is Bongos, which is something to work with. We need diving to get into the DK's 5-door ship, so we're not finding Lanky anytime soon. Well, unless diving turns up, that could just happen. I may manifest diving into existence by uttering those words, but hopefully.
Okay, I'll counteract your manifesting.
Oh. I can't believe you've done this. Are you like Are we like the angel and the devil on the shoulders of the seed? I'm trying to live in the best possible worlds, and you're trying to send him to the Shadow Realm?
Oh, I thought we were doing it the other way.
Oh.
I am the peacemaker.
Oh, you're the peacemaker. Oh, that's...
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh, you don't
I like when things get hinted.
Okay. I guess I just gotta
I don't know about y'all.
Well, I mean, you know what I gotta do then? That means I gotta give him a minus 10%. Enjoy that one. Your seed just got 10% worse, buddy.
It's okay. I'm in the commentary booth. I'm safe.
Seed curses aren't real. They can't hurt you from the commentary booth. And yet... Friend Kevin in the Lighthouse alcove. Not it for us today. What do we got in Japes, though? We got the front of Cage is hinted, so we have a Way of the Horde up on the hillside that we want. So 1 GB to get into level 2 Japes, that is like nothing. I guess we could have like guessed that it was a level with like nothing in it, like a caves with no instruments or a divingless galleon. The B-Lockers roll based on like how many GBs you have available, so if you see a low B-Locker, you can like kind of meta infer that like something important might be in there. Or at least you look at the B lockers and like, okay, if the level 3 B locker jumps to like 15 GBs, then you're like, okay, something really good is in level 2, or the combination of level 1 and level 2.
Yeah.
We haven't seen level 3. We haven't even gotten a key 2 hint, actually. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Might just be here in this 8-pack, if Charles ever reads it.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Owltree's dead.
It's Hillside.
Ooh, Japes Underground is dead, and then Hillside. E5 and Tiny K roll. That's our first Tiny K roll hint.
There's key 2.
Hillside and key 2. So I bet the front of the cage is probably just key 2. And then something else in the Hillside is going to be like a mini or a feather or something, maybe. We're not checking crowns, because crowns are dead in Season 3. There is nothing in there.
Yeah. Leave them there.
Don't even need to look at them. Love that. On top of all of this, there is the inkling that perhaps we left something behind at the shipyard. There is the melon crate back there that neither of them checked. And the Kasplat and the cactus that neither of them checked. It's like Kevin's like weirder cousin. Tiny lanky for Helms. We're looking for sax and we're looking for trombone. Any free hillside action? Okay, so the front of cage is a vial, but perhaps the key is just simply inside, or the key is top of the mountain. I like what Charles is putting down.
Yeah. Despite Caves and Mines being foolish, this is still a Japes Hillside check, so may be required to dip in here a little bit.
Most, okay, I think all, I'm gonna say all, but I really hope nobody immediately proves me wrong. All locations are usually in the, or I say all usually, all locations are in the region they're found in and not where you like do stuff in. So like the seal is a shipyard outskirts check, even though you have to use the blast course in the lighthouse. Top of the mountain is a hillside check, even though you have to go underground in order to do some of it.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not even key 2, so it didn't matter at all. Great, thank you, game. Very cool.
I appreciate Kamerson at least giving an attempt to get the clip. Or not the clip, that's banned. The, like, repo up to the top of the barrel next to the switch.
It's a weird one. You, like, work your way, like, into the floor and, like, grab a ledge or something, and it's just like, okay, you know what, just, sure, why not?
Yeah, it's so weird. And it sucks is that it's really good if you can get it, because, man, that camera really fights you over that wooden beam.
I heard some, it's not even in the cage. Where is our key 2? Alright, there's Mini Monkey, so that is definitely our hinted item for key 5. Mini Monkey will get us key 5. Hey, you know what needs Mini Monkey? Get a little we get a little BFI action? Any fairy enjoyers? We're gonna go find 4 fairies, maybe. That's only slightly terrifying.
It is technically a better check, because Season 3 now lowers it to 4 fairies required.
Alright, key 2 in the hillside dirt patch is a little interesting. That means we need Twirl or O-Stand plus Lanky to be available before level 3. That's a little weird. Oh, okay, key 6 on Diddy's medal.
Okay.
We'll take that.
Just directly hint. Nice.
Man, Diddy Kong Racing music, that's the good stuff. I jam my seats full of that stuff. That's the best. Insane nostalgia for that game.
Ooh, we got another stand-locked potion up here.
O-Stand. Are we getting a little O-Stand Way of the Horde action? Let's see what we got here. Or if this is like Twirl, my brain explodes.
They'll at least remove that either or.
Yeah, well, yes, but yes, I guess. It does, but not really in a great way.
Yeah.
Loving the flying. Wait, pigs are flying today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this a sign of the end times? Should we be panicking? Ooh.
Punch.
Maybe not. Great move.
Yeah. Pigs are flying. Prepare to see a bunch of strange and unnatural occurrences throughout the sea.
Stranger than usual? I don't know. DK64Randomizer.com is certainly unusual. Yeah, but Charles has flies that are flying, so things are returning to normal, maybe.
Thematically appropriate.
You'd think so, but those claptraps are like some vicious suckers. They're probably like drink blood or something. Like, they're crazy.
Yeah, that's personally my least favorite minigame, purely because I don't like the sound of the fairies getting eaten. So sad. They're dying and we're laughing.
All right, you got me there.
Let this happen?
I did just laugh, so a little bit caught out there, but happens to the best of us.
I do not believe in fairy cruelty.
Any more hints we got here? The wrong
Fairy
page?
statistics sounds foolish. Oh, that's the other one. Yeah.
We've seen this page already. We're looking for the galleon page, I think. Page 4, please.
Japes.
More Diddy Potion.
Altry is foolish. I missed that one. Oh, there's a ring stand.
Oh, you son of a gun. Well, we still need Lanky then. Okay, Lanky Greenhouse. Chunky can be found by Tiny and Galleon. R&D to key 5. And then one more hint I missed. Excellent.
R&D, key 5, car race?
Oh, yeah, car race for... With Mini? I mean, it's just gotta be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what level 3 is. Ooh, I did not expect Aztec, although I guess it had to be here because Aztec is in... Key 4 is an Aztec, probably. I think Cam's gonna get the 13 pack of hints in a bit, and we'll get that last hint that I missed. Was it a Cave's Metal Scouring hint? Oh, that's horrifying. Alright.
Was only one potion, so...
There's one? Oh, okay. I mean, that's just annoying then. Like, you have to go find it. Like...
Yeah.
Then again, Caves is looking like it's going to turn up kind of late, so we'll see. This Aztec location is a little spicy. Where's our Vines or Twirl? If we had Twirl or Vines, we'd have Logical Access in here, but we currently do not.
Chunky found by Tiny. Lanky Greenhouse.
Oh boy. Depending on where diving is, things could get really ugly really quickly. If diving is in the shipyard in like the crate or the cactus splat, the seed gets really weird really quickly. Because you might be able to get all 5 Kongs in the first 2 levels. And then, who knows where Vines is. This could get out of hand real quick. We'll see. I am increasingly scared of the shipyard checks. I think the best case scenario for these guys is that Twirl is like late. A late Twirl would mean that Lanky has to turn up pretty soon. So like maybe like Tiny's Metal is available, or maybe Diving's available and Tiny's Metal to get... No, it would be Diving to get Donkey 5-door ship to get Lanky, and then Lanky O-stand to get Key 2. All assuming that Twirl ends up late. And if Twirl ends up late, that means Vines has to be in the first 2 levels, which makes it even easier to find.
Yeah. Yeah, my metal logic is a little rusty. I haven't practiced it since it was at 40, so...
Look, man, the CB calculator...
From what I've heard... That's true. But from what I've heard is that it's just... Metals are still bad, so... Just in general.
They never get better. They're always rough here. And Galleon DK at 45 requires quite a bit. It always requires Coconut, and then some combination of Blast, Diving, already having Lanky, and Bongos. Or, yeah. I guess Coconut Diving is your answer, it looks like.
Yeah, shoutouts to the, was it 1510 Donkey Bananas behind that On Guard, like, patch with the TNS store.
Yeah.
It's my favorite area in Galleon.
Nobody ever goes there, but sometimes it's extremely relevant.
I want to make a plando that specifically utilizes those CBs for a banana middle check.
That's a little tricky because you have to like have a very specific metal requirement, and if you do that, then you're kind of firing off alarm bells in all of your players' heads. Wow, high five at Aztec Cranky, hello. Cam's walking out while Charles is running in. Thing of beauty.
Hey.
You love to see it.
Tag team shopping.
Alright, but in Aztec, what are we looking for? We know the tunnels are foolish, so there's really nothing to look for here. Although, certainly wouldn't hate coins. I think we've only seen like one rainbow coin and they couldn't even pick it up.
All we got is medals to key for.
Medals to key for, and the Gong Tower crate is way of the horde. So that could be good. Best thing to see there is probably diving, although that's a head scratcher if it's diving. But you know what? Sometimes you just kind of got to play the seed and figure it out as you go. I'm still trying to reconcile how you were supposed to get that key 2 in logic, and I don't think I'm gonna like any of the answers. Especially if you see Twirl like in... Oh, Twirl in Aztec is good. Vines in Aztec is really weird.
Barrels in the crate.
Well, I'll take it. That's pretty convenient. Gotta be in the first 3 levels, barrels, and I guess we need it. Oh, wait, do we?
Barrels? Yeah, barrels waff. So.
And we don't know why it's waff yet. We haven't... Cam takes her barrels and immediately runs into a boss.
Fair assumption.
Charles getting the ding at the same time, and not really feeling like checking it. I love checking early bosses. You gotta weigh the horde barrels too. Like, this is the first boss that's like really worth checking, I think. A level 3 boss, and you know barrels is waff. Pretty good.
It's funny. I never noticed this, but there's like 2 TNS portals, like, I don't know, 10 feet away from each other in this area.
Only Rare knows how and where they placed TNS portals. They're so bizarre. Like, why would they put a TNS portal next to Funky's, next to the Warp 5, and then just put one randomly in the back of the 5-door temple? Like, what is this guy doing here?
Yeah. Beats me. Probably goes hard in, like, Wrinkly Door and Portal Rando.
It goes a little too hard. I'm not gonna lie. They are all over the place. I've seen some wild and crazy portals. It is an adventure when you start slinging doors around. The location randos in general go crazy. Slinging Kasplats everywhere. You know what? Why not? Let's put one in the mechfish. Crowns? Or crates? We'll put one, like, underwater. Enjoy.
Okay, not Diddy's medal.
But Diddy's 5-door temple has charge. Ooh. Okay. Let's talk. What are we doing with that? I have no idea. Peanut isn't hinted, nor is charge hinted. This is very unhinted right now.
Look at a little Gong Tower action.
Looking at Aztec, it doesn't look like we have access to any medals. Actually,
yeah.
Oh no, Tiny's medal is accessible. Diddy's medal is accessible. I totally made that up. I'm super wrong here.
Yeah.
But we don't have DKs.
If we had Lanky, is his medal like Sphere 0 here?
Lanky needs Grape or Llama Temple access.
Okay. That's specifically for 45. When we were beta testing the Season 3 settings, I remember that Lanky's medal was in logic, like, out the gate with 40 bananas, meaning that you had to climb up all of the trees for the stupid CBs.
It's a spicy one. Oh, wow. I kind of like what Cam's doing. He is doing this minigame for a pearl, which is wild. Oh, man. 45 seconds for a pearl. You really think this is going to be your best pearl? It's your first pearl, and as soon as you get diving, you can check the mermaid, but this is a little bit of a reach, I think. I'm not sold on this.
Yeah.
On top of that, this
Yeah.
is a tiny bonus barrel. Logically, you're supposed to twirl into this thing, which means this minigame logically requires feather. And we have no idea where that is.
Yeah.
He's got it well in hand with Peanut, though. Kind of fortunate that Diddy's the one with the gun.
I don't know. I feel like maybe not necessarily for a Pearl, but it's either you come in with a mindset that, yeah, I'm going to be doing mini games, I'm going to be turning in blueprints, whatnot. You're just going to be playing more thorough, versus you want to just play for speed. I feel like that's like a major divide.
With mini hinted at only key 5, then I kind of hate this actually. I don't think I'm looking at pearls at all. I'm probably not even writing them down. The more I think about it, I guess I would have written it down because I didn't commit to not writing it down until too late. But I don't know. Oh, Charles is buying a ferry. He's scared. That's ferry number 2 for him. Cam's sitting on 1. But it's time to get a look at the shipyard outskirts. Does Kevin's cousin on the cactus have something for us? The crate was nothing. The crate was just a rainbow coin, which, you know, rainbow coins, we love those, but... What do we got here? Is this like diving? This is like the worst possible spot for diving in the whole game, by the way. It is just so rude when it's on that guy.
Dang, he couldn't even collect the medal.
Bupkis! There's nothing here at all. Where are we supposed to go? It's actually a tough question. Where are we supposed to go? Is it Diddy Minecart? Is Diddy Minecart the answer?
The Caves and Mines is foolish.
Caves and Mines is foolish. Ooh, saved. Alright, not there. Prizes averted. Where's our diving? Jetpack is foolish. It's not jetpack. Is BFI the answer? That'd be crazy. Can we possibly get 4 fairies out of all this mess?
I feel like we haven't seen enough fairies yet. Although
I don't think so either.
I've learned the hard way that the rule for like having a buffer for like fairies and metals and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It gets rounded down.
Yeah.
So
rest assured, we are well aware of this, and this is getting a healthy look at in the future. It is a spicy one. That
I may have not been standing upon pillars of salt after a scene of that nature.
I've heard stories. I mean, it can't be the gong tower because this requires rocket barrel logically.
Yeah.
But even if it is 4 fairies, where are your 4 fairies? Do we need to see more bosses?
Yeah,
you actually can't check the galleon boss. You need vines or diving to check the galleon boss. Otherwise, you just can't reach a door.
Japes boss might be available.
I think the Japes boss is accessible with the peanut gate. The peanut, you need vines logically to get to the alcove TNS.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one behind the peanut gate in the lowlands, so we're good there. I mean, Cam is thinking Japes. What are we thinking here? Is this like a DK?
DK metal play. This needs vines, doesn't it?
Checking? I don't think so. Well,
vines are coconut.
Logically, but you can just bypass the vines requirement by just dropping down. But that does mean this is out of logic, which means this isn't super likely to be anything.
Okay.
Oh no. Is Japes boss the answer? Charles is looking at the Aztec boss and it's not there.
Yo, baboon balloon without the tempo increase.
Cam just got the dink.
Crazy.
Cam just got the dink and Japes. Check the boss, Chief. They're off. Oh my. Only one thing to possibly be running to right now. This is pretty bad. Whew. This is not a Barrels boss either. Because Barrels is a level 3.
This is like a relatively early bottleneck, I feel like. If this is progression, it's not the worst. It's better than a level 7 boss.
It really is. It really is. But if you have to last location a boss, a pretty ugly level 2 Japes boss you could do worse.
The
Tiny? Don't mad jack us. That would be insane. I would go crazy. Okay, we got a potion here.
Well,
Clear.
wipe. Okay.
Oh, clear vial. Okay, so it's got to be vines or diving. It basically has to be. If it's vines, that's a sign to go to Aztec. If it's diving, it's a sign to go back to Galleon and probably go get Lanky. To use your O stand to pick up key 2. This is the most crazy key 2 I've ever seen, I think.
Wow. Also, what is Charles doing here in caves?
Yeah,
he's trying to farm CVs here?
He's checking the minecart, but it is foolish. And I think he has enough. Somebody said 95. Okay, yeah, we got 95 here. And he's got like 50 with Diddy and like 40 something with Donkey.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know that you could jump in the minecart before entering the loading zone.
Yeah, it like carries you in or something. That's kind of how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
But, you know, intended strategies in my DK64, unthinkable.
Today I learned.
Yeah, we're out here backflipping and everything. Alright. Charles has smelled out the Japes boss, which is horrendous. This is what the doubters needed. The doubters needed this boss to just be like horrible, because I'm pretty sure all our Kongs are gonna come like really quickly.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like that.
Okay. Dang, I was waiting out to see what the lighthouse was, and by the time I finished, I forgot to put in my bet. And now I'm just standing here with all of my coins.
Your donk coins, whatever they're called.
Yeah. I'm literally 100 away from 69k, so
Nice.
with that as you will. Alright, Charles starting this fight right as Kamerson finishes.
Alright, vines are diving. I bet it all right now. I'm going all in on diving here.
I'm a diving believer.
I think it might have to be diving. Oh, if it's vines, it might be like go back to Galleon for like the caverns splat for diving or something ugly. Okay, but it is just diving.
C to save.
That is still a horrendous spot for diving. That's not a spot you feel good about. It's like, oh my god, I could have checked this. This does not feel good.
Any Japes enjoyers who stuck around to find that probably be very pleased.
Yeah, but the Japes Travenskoff portals are in such awkward locations. It's actually really hard to route it in. I don't blame anyone for just like not doing it. Unless it's like a super low number. The first and probably only time you're going to pass a portal is when you're jumping down from the hillside.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not likely to have met the threshold by that point. So it's probably just really ugly. Oh, okay, cam rolling by Tiny's two-door ship, which I think is kind of crazy because Chunky could be in there. Or maybe he already opened it. I might be making stuff up.
Surely he already opened it, and that's why he's coming here.
Alright, I have to apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. Well done. These streets ahead. Can we get Chunky on the barrel? Nope. Unlucky.
Rats.
Keeping an eye on Tiny's metal, though. That could be Chunky, so let's see. What does Galleon Tiny need? Oh my, that is a lot of things. Alright, a lot of potential for this one. I'm not seeing a combo that we own right now. Oh boy. Chunky on the mermaid? Oh well, maybe I just lost, huh? I probably just lost then, huh? If it is that pearl, that's kind of brutal. Yeah, if we get Chunky on the mermaid, then that's a career ender right there. That's over for me. I'm dead last in the tourney. Although
any pearl levers.
Okay, here we go. We got action. And wait, this is DK's 5-door ship, and it's not lanky. That's not good. What is this?
Do I smell metal? How are we on DK's metal here so far?
DK's metal, checking. Surely we're good. We've got...
Yeah, diving should be enough. And with bongos?
It's more than diving. I think it's always coconut or blast. Wait, no, okay.
Always coconut? Really?
No, it's not always coconut.
Spring.
Bongos, diving, slam, peanut is enough. But spring in this 5-door ship is kind of weird. If we get lanky, we can get a look at the gold tower. We're actually getting a real good look at the gold tower. Yeah, okay, if I'm reading this right, we have bongos, we have diving, we have peanut, we have a slam for this level. So we should be able to get Donkey's medal somehow. It might be close though. Oh, it's
there he is.
Alrighty. We're good. We're back in business. Kong number 4. The believers are up good. Once again.
It's an access right next to another tiny check right here. Actually, hype chest is like all tiny checks, right? So
yeah,
there's a really good chance for Chunky to be here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I skipped the pearl. I was like, oh, obviously it's just gonna be in hype chest instead. That's clearly what I was thinking. God, yeah. I'm so smart. Our long, windy road to Key 2 and Logic has finally arrived as well, so that's good. With the acquisition of Lanky and the use of O-Stand, we can get to the hillside dirt. This is a perfect example of why you gotta know how to slope climb sometimes. That said, I don't know how much good Aztec was so far. You got barrels out of there, but like, that's it? Charge? Which, I guess charge gets you a pearl, so maybe that is good if it's indeed on the mermaid. Yeah, Mermaid Chunky is looking a little rough here. There's like 8 more tiny checks to actually have a look at right now, so 5 in the chest here, so oh hey.
Right there, look at my king.
There's our boy.
Just chilling.
Yeah, you gotta fight the hitboxes briefly, but there you go, 34 minutes in diesel percent. The believers are out here. Oh, another fairy in the treasure chest? Very nice.
Grabbing the fairy.
Fairy number 3 for Cam. Charles gets a lanky, so he is not far behind on his family. Getting a random bonk from the clam in the treasure chest for no reason at all, because this game's hitboxes are...
Yeah.
They just are, I guess.
My hype chest game used to be on point. You could, like, swim in and out without, like, getting bonks by the teeth at all. But then, like, last time I went through, I got hit by, like, every single clam and got stung for, like, a collective 10 seconds.
It's rough out here. I don't even think they're the worst offenders in this game on hitboxes.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a little bit. But we
literally have an entire check dedicated in name to bad hit detection.
There is an individual of notably bad hit detection, isn't there?
Yeah.
A certain amount of notoriety on that lad. Alright, but now with the whole family and diving, we got a little bit of action in Galleon. And we still don't have logical access to Aztec. Vines needs to turn up, so Vines could be on, like, I don't know, Diddy's Medal, maybe, like, the sick bay. Oh, the sick bay's in Logic now, so that's probably Vines.
Sick bay, Chunky's medal is also
available. Chunky's medal is hinted, you're right. And that needs diving and punch is enough. Oh yeah, the sick bay loads you up, so yeah.
Yeah.
So one of these two Chunky Way of the Hordes in Galleon is probably our Vines or Twirl, one of the two. I'm betting Vines, but I don't have any strong feeling one way or the other. I wouldn't be torn up if it were barrels, or if it were Twirl.
Little nitpick here, but that was an interesting route through hype chest. Starting from the center and then going back left.
I respect it. You take the bird in the hand.
Gosh, Chunky, please.
So the nasty thing with the really nasty thing with the treasure chest is that the item hit detection. Okay, hang on. Bar race, way the horde.
All right.
Jake's Lanky slope barrel, which was punch. R&D to key 7. And Castle Metal Rewards, the tiny K roll. So Castle Metal Rewards probably is feather. R&D is probably in key 7, maybe just the Kasplat, that would be nice. R&D also has key 5, probably the car race that just got hinted way of the Horde. Alright, our keys are looking pretty good this seed. Looking like not too bad here. Our key 4 is probably just on an Aztec Metal.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
And so far, we have Donkey and Tiny K-Roll. There's still a phase missing in action.
That is true. It's a little spicy. My bet is DK Rool because we started with Peanut, which means it can't get hinted, and we only need to find a pretty easy to find Rocket Barrel. Seed's looking nice. The seed is looking good. I didn't hit it hard enough. Unfortunate. It's on me.
Oh, pineapple on Chunky's Metal.
Well, one of these had to be not vines, so I guess it's that one. And the tech here. Alright, Cam's got the tech here. You punch 2 of them, or you punch 3 of them, backflip up on a stack of 2 and get to the top really quickly. It's much easier than trying to like climb the barrels on the side. And sure enough, it is our vines in the lighthouse area, so that's our logical Aztec access. And now we've got got all our training moves out of the first 3 levels, so life is good. Life is good. Gotta be feeling good if you're Cam. You're in good shape here. Let's go see if that pearl you had was useful.
I mean, he committed to getting it. He's got to at least turn it in.
Yeah, you gotta just believe. If you believe hard enough. Okay, I'm going for some rare chunky coins. Fun fact, that tag barrel has been moved, so it's easier to get the chunky coins. It's been moved up a little bit.
And still no one grabs them.
I mean, when you're like 2 rainbow coins or less, it's not unreasonable. Oh boy. We're having slam problems on the ship, aren't we?
Diddy Super Simian Slam is like my least favorite. What was that, key?
It's a pearl.
No.
Or no, it's a metal.
It's
a metal which we know to be useless already, so Cam can kiss those 45 seconds goodbye. Hasta la vista. Not getting those back.
Reduced to atoms. Yo, a little twirless action in the Galleon lobby though.
All that.
Rainbow coin. It's fine.
What's crazy is that the backflip strat up those 2 crates, the stack of 2 crates, might actually be faster than punching 2 crates because of how ridiculously inconsistent it is to punch those crates. Blows my mind.
Another point for bad hit detection. Yeah, I feel like there's a trick to those barrels, though. You just gotta aim at, like, the side so you have the most surface area coverage. And it usually works out for me.
Maybe that works. My strat is just punch them until they go away. I don't really put too much thought into it. I just kind of like just give them the business and we're out of here.
I too primate punch my problems until they go away.
So it's a way of life, if you will. Alright, here we go. This is Chunky's Metal for Charles, and I think he's going to be done with Galleon here. He's thinking. Buffering. Rare pause menu think dance. Very close in collection count so far. 21 GBs and 3 blueprints for Cam. 20 GBs and 3 blueprints for Charles. Very, very close right now. Cam remembering Isles checks. That's fairy number 4. That's pretty good. Are we getting a BFI look? No. He may have correctly arrived at the conclusion that it's probably nothing. Now that we have another lead on where Feather is, I don't think any mini checks can have anything besides the car race. If the car race is key 5. Oh wow, Cam's doing the flip up in Castle Lobby. That flip is really hard. That flip is crazy hard to do with Tiny, but you get two checks for it is like awesome. The traditional way of doing it is using twirl, which is much easier. You can twirl up and then like kick slide the rest of the way up the slope. Life is good. Charles doing the cannon game. This check sucks and is skipped a lot. So if he pulls something good here, it could be very valuable, but nothing today for him. Unlucky. I think this check is mainly avoided out of like sentiment. I just hate it, so I don't want to do it.
There's like, you can get a feel for it.
It's not that bad, but I get really embarrassed when I mess it up. That might be why I hate it. So
the key is to just aim a little bit in the back target. You just aim at 12 o'clock and then shoot when it's at 11.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, good timings. You gotta just know when to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, he could be exploring his Way the Horde barrels. That's a great call. And Way the Horde barrels, the castle lobby checks are also Way of the Horde would also explain a Way the Horde barrels. So interesting.
Yeah, that hasn't come into play yet, has it?
No, it is not. Are we gonna get like a random like random dog it on 1 jump scare in level 6? That would go pretty hard.
Okay, so just tiny cable.
We get a castle level 4. Interesting.
Dang.
I'm a little surprised nobody went back to Aztec to go check out some medals. A little surprised. They can get Chunky's medal with pineapple. You can get Tiny's medal with nothing. I think some of them got it already. I guess you can't get DK's medal. You would be going back for only Chunky's medal, but if Chunky's medal is key 4, it would explain your pineapple Way of the Horde. That medal always requires pineapple. Exactly pineapple, even. I kind of want to go back to Aztec and go see if I can pull key 4 on Chunky's medal. But, I mean, there are other worlds that exist here, right? You could get Blast, maybe, here? You could get Blast off of a Sniper check or a Gorilla Gun check here? Maybe, like, the Shed? Oh, what is Cam doing? Oh, Cam's in trouble. Oh, we all get one. Down you go.
That is an interesting way to fall down castle.
Yeah, I think it's
a
a new one.
Glad you put in some style to it.
That's a new one. That takes... I'm impressed. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Now I want to just see a compilation of like every single player just falling down castle.
New and inventive ways to fall off castle. I think my favorite is usually getting like home runned by a Kosha, just like off the top, just the whole way.
My favorite is when a clump just absolutely snipes me with an orange.
Oh yeah, that's a those are
go flying.
Those inflict mental damage when they hit you from long range like that. You're like, oh, wait a minute, I thought I was the one with the homing ammo. That's not okay.
Yeah, and they're such pushovers otherwise. It's like, man, I really shouldn't be caught lacking like this.
Castle Chunky Metal also always requires pineapple. If we get something good on Castle Chunky Metal, that could be a Way of the Horde. Or that could explain the pineapple Way of the Horde. Do we have an explanation for it right now? I don't think so. There's no known Way of the Hordes. Oh, we have a Punch Way of the Horde. I don't think we... Oh, we used Punch in Sickbay for Vines, so that makes sense. That's solved, but... I don't know, maybe you also need it for the Shed? Or... Or what? Or Blast, maybe? That's kind of a reach.
We also have a Way of the Horde here in the greenhouse, so...
Oh, true.
See what we can ascertain from that.
It's a lightly locked greenhouse. I do not know what that might be. Maybe it's Rocket Barrel, and we have a surprise DDK rule, but...
This balloon, please. Top 10 balloons right here.
This is a balloon of all time, for sure.
There you go.
Golly.
Well done. The persistence.
Cam, you have Sniper. What are you doing, dog? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Although, my favorite balloon, hands down, has to be the one in Galleon at the Warp 2.
The chunky Galleon one?
Yeah.
That one's ugly. It is improved in Rando, believe it or not. The render distance is actually improved.
Okay. That makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, so it is a little bit easier to like actually see that thing and shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think vanilla game you can like hardly see it on lowered water. I don't know.
High five at Castle Candy. Huzzah.
Yeah. Just do a little sightseeing. Hitting up candies. See what's up.
A balloon and castle is the only thing in the room. Oh, is that like the mysterious pillar balloon? That room kind of goes hard. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
That explains the way of the Horde Pineapple. It was indeed Chunky's medal for Feather. And it explains the castle medal, the Tiny K roll hint. So we got Tiny K roll solved. That's kind of ugly. I don't know if they're going to know that Pineapple was always required for that medal, but here we are. Uh-oh. Giant Mushroom Insides, Key 7.
Or Shops 8.
Or Shops.
Oh yeah, we like...
Whoa, okay.
We have a severe lack of Key 8 hits.
I was going to say, that is our first Key 8 hint. That is kind of alarming. That is slightly to severely alarming, I would say. I kind of hope they start turning up now.
As Storage and Arcade is foolish, and Lighthouse Scouring hints, which we've cleared out, so...
We got Vines and Bongos there, so yep, Lighthouse is now dead. Not that there's anything left in the Lighthouse, I think we've seen everything, actually. I guess Charles will get to know that the mermaid is dead, but you could kind of surmise that from your mini monkey hint as well. Bit of a wacky seed we got going on here. A surprise pineapple way of the Horde that is explained in a very oblique way. I kind of hope another pineapple check is important, because otherwise that might get really, really confusing.
I feel like that one's easy enough to imply. Like, I think pineapple is pretty imperative, and Chunky is middle and castle.
Yeah, you have to know that it's always required. You either need pineapple and punch, or blast, slam, and pineapple. So, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Pineapple's only enough to get you to 40, so you need to also be able to get into the tree. Kind of weird. Tricky business that it's like it does pay to know what medals always require certain moves. Like Pineapple is always required for this medal. I think Castle Diddy medal always requires like Peanut. I don't know, it's Peanut or Rocket Barrel. There's a couple ugly ones.
It's like a triangle of Rocket Barrel, Peanuts, and Punch, I think.
Yeah, Castle Diddy's weird.
Same with Caves Diddy with Rocket Barrel, Guitar, and Peanuts.
Caves Diddy always requires Rocket Barrel, so there's one.
Okay,
that's another one.
That maybe
that
changed.
That one's a wacky one.
Yeah. I'm 240 metal build.
So you could almost argue that it's just something, you know, that's good to know. Top runners, they might just know that list. I'm pretty sure we compiled a list of these. I think our main man Alta Biscuit compiled a full list of the medals that require certain moves. So you could just memorize the list, I guess. Personally, I'm just a calculator fiend, and I'll just pull up the calculator and plug in some numbers. Kind of hard to do that when you're holding the controller, though. Hope they know what they're doing. Good luck.
Save.
Speaking of the museum, what do we got in here? Can we explain a punch way of the Horde here?
Oh. Diddy Metal. Or not Diddy Metal. Diddy Potion.
Ooh.
And Kamerson gets Chunky's medal.
Guitar or Rocket Barrel, maybe? I mean, which one? Does it explain a barrels way of the Horde, too? Museum is actually a great shout. Punch plus barrels? Makes a ton of sense. Ooh, okay. Really giving him the heat there, aren't you? neither Punch nor Barrels got hinted on a path, so this could be Rocket Barrel. And if it is Rocket Barrel, it doesn't actually say anything about DK Rool, which is really awkward. Guitar instead. Okay, what do we make of that? Maybe we need to take our guitar... Oh gosh, I don't even know. I have no idea. This could be entirely unrelated. Barrels plus Punch is not a small number of checks combined.
Ooh, and Charles is not grabbing it. That's...
You better hope it's not good. Yeah, you better hope it's not good. It's a great confluence of things that make sense to check, but a little bit awkward. It's possible he's committing to it at the end of his trip, so run back in late to go get it. And finish in the museum, because running out is kind of annoying.
Okay.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here, because I think the traditional routing approach would be to go in there. But I don't. Maybe he's just built different and has insane long-term planning skills. If he does, then I salute him. My goodness, that would be impressive if he's thinking that far ahead.
All right, here's this greenhouse wath, and it's yellow. Is this Blast?
I don't think this can be Blast. Nintendo coin in the shed. Hello. The cam cut. Cam doing the cam cut. What a beast.
Signature cam cut.
Remember to grab a couple lanky bunches on the way out, for when he heads downstairs. Coconut. Makes a lot more sense. I don't think it couldn't be Blast because we have main aisle hinted to Donkey K Rool, so we don't have. It wouldn't make sense for that hint for Blast to be in the greenhouse.
Down? So,
Cam falling down a bit. I mean, the only thing left for him up top is roof dirt. So, is he actually committing to going to the roof here?
I would.
More action? Oh no, we've seen these hints on Cam's side.
Man, my favorite thing about battle pads being out is the greenhouse one. I can just roll my way right out instead of having to watch the cutscene of its spawn.
That is definitely, that might be the best one. The second best one is the vulture one in Aztec. If the vulture has nothing, you don't have to shoot him anyway. The vulture gets to live.
Yeah. It
is well known that the vulture was a main proponent of removing crowns in the pool simply so he got shot less. It's no longer vulture season. Alert. Yo, pineapple plus barrels. Here's another option for Charles. He might be thinking bases instead. Yeah, he really better hope that guitar is either gets hinted again or isn't good. There's no signs of it being good yet. There's a few warning shots, like say R&D. If R&D has key 7 and you need guitar for key 7, that would be kind of a disaster.
Not grabbing bases.
He's not doing the bases check?
Purely gunning for medals, I guess.
That's crazy to me. What could he possibly be thinking on that? Oh boy, better hope it's not there too. Okay, Charles is playing fast and loose. This is wild. I mean, even if you think it's like a dead check, it's probably fast enough to do right now anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's definitely... he might be hard prioritizing medals for key 4. Right, Chunky's medal is available with just peanut, or just pineapple. But nobody else's is. He's already got... Or DK's is not... Actually, with coconut, I think DK's turns up. Yes. Coconut is enough for DK's because these balloons here. Is this key 4? No. Right? We have Diddy's medal already. Lanky's medal needs Grape or Llama Temple access. Ooh, more action here. Isles shop. Ooh. That is O stand. Okay.
Okay. Well,
which means punch is probably important for key 7 and 8.
Punch. And then O stand. Where's key 7?
Right.
How does O stand lead into R&D though? That's
Railgun's Way of the Horde,
Punch,
and then...
punch. Yeah, so... bad hit detection?
You're on DK Splat. I mean... It's gotta be, right? Does that mean 3 good things in R&D? That's kind of crazy. Because the R&D Splat just got hinted, and because we now have multiple Key 7 hints, that's not Key 7, for sure. Key 5 has multiple hints, so it's not Key 5. Which means there's a 3rd thing in R&D that's good.
And the Kasplat as well.
Right, yeah, the Kasplat has to be the 3rd thing.
Okay.
Like, it can't be Key 5 or Key 7.
And that was Isles Dirt Wash. Was that Sniper?
That was Gorilla Gone.
Or... Oh, when did we get gone?
That was the training ground dirt, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Loth. Obviously. Why did I write that down, Nathan?
Well, BFI is dead. Cam finally got around to checking it. Thank you. Nothing there. Well, we're back to Aztec for him as well to try and go find Key 4. Gotta be Chunky's medal. I think it just has to be. I think we're out of options. Again. We're out of options again. Yeah. We got the whole dang family and change before Key 4. There it is.
Nice.
Finally, some signs of life. Factory has to be level 5 because Key 5 is there. So we may end up walking out of Factory with Key 5 and possibly also Key 7? Depending on some stuff. Oh no, you know what it is? What? It might be RNG charge. You might need punch to get guitar to do the RNG charge.
Ooh, that is a good point.
Oh, that's a total disaster for Charles. That is a game over right there. Maybe not a game over, but that could be bad.
He would need like a Castle Rooms hint.
Yeah, you need a Castle Rooms hint to turn it around, or figure out what to do with punch. That's brutal. There could be another upper aisles check that points us. No, that doesn't make sense. Main aisles checks for blast is what we're actually looking for right now. That would be very nice to see, but no guarantees of that. I think more likely it is just a Railgun something. There's a couple out there. But it can't be Gorilla Gun plus punch, so it has to be solo Gorilla Gun, which is also like nothing.
Ooh.
Maybe it is Sniper. Maybe it actually is Sniper. Wait a minute. But where would it be Sniper though? Diddy Dungeon was a good contender, but we've seen that. It'd have to be like the Lanky Tower, but we're like so short on moves for that. So maybe it's a Gorilla Gun check that isn't punch locked, which is like Chunky's Cabin? Helm Lobby? Like, we're really reaching here. Oh, it can't be Gorilla Gun because it'd be for Key 8. It has to be Sniper. That's a good call. If it were Gorilla Gun, then that Gorilla Gun hint would also be on the path to Key 8, so it cannot be Gorilla Gun.
Okay.
So it has to be a Sniper check that isn't blast locked, and probably is relatively lightly locked otherwise. Helm Lobby makes the most sense. The Helm Lobby display makes a ton of sense right now. Because that's Coconut, which we got out of the greenhouse, which is super easy. And the hinted... The way the Horde Coconut, even. And the hinted Sniper. It's possible something else in the main aisle turns up, and that's actually what the hint is pointing at, but I am tentatively penciling in Sniper, and going so far as to say the Helm Lobby Kasplat is very important.
Yeah. Well, hold up. Well, we just found Orang Sprints.
Oh no.
Here in Tiny Temple.
Oh no. Wait, the owl tree's dead. We can't have... there's no rabbit race. We're good.
Yeah.
Nice try, Tudos. Nice try. Got you this time. Alright, but all important. This is the most important counting game we've ever had before, Chad. This is a Way of the Horde counting. You gotta be on your best behavior for this one. Here we go. 1 2 2 1 1 1 2 2 1 3 3 64 17 4 4 5 5 5 6 6 6 6 8 Q. Can I get a 7 8? I'm an auctioneer. 0 8 9. Pie! Oh, 11! Oh, no! We're all over the place on this one.
It's okay. Surely someone can... They're just counting like some really insane formula.
We're counting in our hearts. Now, to be fair, I think I've seen every number. So I think we got from 1 to 16 in the end somehow. Triangle is my...
Ooh.
Is my
cabins.
My chunky cabin
cabin
theory? Pop it off. I'm here for that. Speaking of instruments, we still need sax and trombone to get to beat key 8 or to beat Helm.
Yeah.
That's a little awkward.
Yeah, but we're probably gonna find one of them here.
All right, so what is this way of the horde?
Interesting choice.
Okay, you know what? Hey, we take those. We take those. All right, that is monkey port. We need that to get up top, so that makes perfect sense. What's the car race got? The car race has key 5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no other option, right?
And
E4 for Cam. He's headed to factory soon. Probably. I mean, can't imagine what else he's gonna do.
yeah, Charles can't actually check anything else here. He doesn't have hunky.
He doesn't have hunky. He doesn't have guitar or trombone.
Guitar, not even trombone yet.
Yeah. One of those three things. One of those three things is required for probably what is key 7.
Yeah.
Wait, but we have another key 7 hint. We have another key 7 hint. We have mushroom insides hinted to key 7.
Oh yeah, mush inside. So...
It's not R&D. Oh my god, I think Charles might actually get away with skipping the museum. That would be crazy.
Mush inside. So like, what can we not do? Oh, it's got to be a bonus room for O-stands?
Yeah, it's one of the O-stand bonus rooms.
Oh,
that's so rude. Because
it
O-stand got
like...
you punch, but it could just be O-stand itself. So it could be the Zinger Bounce room or the colored mushroom slam.
It could be...
Oh, that's gross.
It could be... Alright, here's a cook for you.
Alright, cook.
What if R&D has oranges and oranges training minigame is in the colored mushrooms?
Alright, that's not in the pool, mercifully. But
Dang, I cooked too hard.
You described sheer horror right there. So...
My mistake.
Oh, so
but I'm thinking mini house.
Blanky K roll jump scare, lighthouse area.
Oh. Okay.
What did we get there? We got bongos and we got vines. I mean, vines? Question mark. But if you find trombone, trombone is also on the path to key 8, so it's actually not that much help. Bongos or bongos or vines somehow for trombone. That's kind of rough. Maybe it's just here. That would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. Correct. Vines would not count the barrels, so it's not for barrels. Boy, what was the scouring hint that I didn't read because I was too busy? I got stunned by the lighthouse hint.
I missed it.
Like a scouring hint or something. It was like Aztec Oasis and Totem Area. It was like one potion.
Yes. Oasis and Totem is one potion.
Which was barrels.
Which was barrels. Yeah.
So that's dead now. So the beetle race is dead. That's good. Not that I think it was likely to be anything anyway.
Alright, here, let me edit my cook a little bit. Let me edit the recipe. Instead of the oranges training minigame that's not in the pool, swap it out for the PTT Helm minigame. Okay. Get a potential skip for a 2% minigame.
Who's making seeds bad again? I forgot. that's pretty bad.
I mean, Charles can skip it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Training. Okay.
This is really tricky. The problem is we have a bunch of Way of the Hordes, but they're all complete. We have 9 Way of the Horde hints. No, 10 Way of the Horde hints. But we have every item. We have all 10 of the items. So all we have left that's unhinted right now, or that's unresolved, is R&D to key 7, Mushroom Insides to key 7, forest shops to key 8, and then we have to figure out how to get trombone from a single hint of vines or bongos. Ouch. That is really ugly.
I mean, yeah. I'm not going to try and justify that. It's pretty rough.
But fortunately, we can make it into forest immediately, so off we go. Was this 6 or 7? I missed it. I don't know. I'm going to click 6 and someone will tell me I'm wrong. Thank you, I was right. I'm so smart. Which leaves 7 to be caves. Cool.
Alright. Triangle on Kamerson's end.
I'm curious if Cam is gonna do DDR&D. It makes a lot of sense, but that O-stand hint I think causes problems. Because I don't think O-stand would be on the path to a key 7 in R&D. Oh no, it would be because punch.
Yeah. But there's Sax. There's our 4 shops in.
Aha. So Sax in the 4 shops is nice. And all that leaves then is trombone. And we're in go mode. Whoa. How did that happen? And key 7. So hopefully whatever's in the mushroom interior is easy to get. Probably O-stand locked. And it's probably hunky chunky. And then we just have to miracle pull vines or bongos out of... Or miracle pull trombone out of one of vines or bongos. Absolutely no idea otherwise. Oh, and we need blast too. Oh, jeez. Tricky business. Right, GB update. They're at 47 GBs apiece. And Charles has 10 blueprints. Cam has 9. So 1 GB advantage on Charles' side.
Yeah.
But that's tight.
Yeah.
And we're almost at 64 anyway, to the point where it doesn't matter.
This was a pretty good seed to play into blueprints.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, 10 blueprints I don't think is too far out of the ordinary, but it is very nice. Usually it is just generally more helpful when you get more Kongs sooner, you get more blueprints sooner. Kind of broad strokes how I observe it. And it's kind of down to blueprint placement. Blueprints can only be put on checks for that Kong. So donkey checks can only have donkey blueprints and so on. So if you don't have donkey, you're like missing out on a lot of opportunities to get donkey blueprints.
Oh, okay, so it's that way with all checks, not just shops.
With blueprints, yeah.
Okay.
I guess for our blast, we can kind of pencil in Helm Lobby. I've still penciled it in, so I'm just gonna believe that.
All right.
I'm just gonna believe that. We'll get key 7 and life will be good, right?
Yeah. Kamerson is not gonna be grabbing Diddy R&D right now. Okay.
Ooh. I mean, if you do the math, I think you can rule it out because something in the mushroom interior has to be it. And Charles is running straight there and O standing right up. He's like, all right, it's got to be one of these 2 O stand checks.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to weigh the horde. What was Punch weigh the horde for again? I'm trying to remember. What exactly did we do with it? Sick bay, that's right.
Yeah, mid-bay.
Cool. Okay. Vine's on the sick bay. Okay.
Nothing on Zinger Bounce.
Unfortunate, now you have to kind of commit to the other one. If this bonus barrel sucks, then you're kind of stuck. I think you're likely to do it anyway, but... Or you're likely to at least look at it unless it's junk, but... It's also likely to be something, for starters. Forget everything else.
Shoutouts to accidentally hitting Chimpy Charge, thinking that you're on Donkey.
He's a man after my own heart. I do that all the time.
I wish you could, like, just tag anywhere to cancel out of the animation.
No, you have to live with your shame. It's not here?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wow. I was locked in on this one. Oh, is this gonna get... Oh, wait a minute.
Fast minigame, though.
This might get weird.
Really fast minigame. Holy crap.
Oh, this might get real weird. So, Lanky's Metal in Forest is You either need grape or slam plus O stand. So if your grape is O stand locked, it could be Lanky's Metal and Forest, which would just be horrible. I would never think of that in a billion years. Where's our trombone? I bet you just please turn up nice. Okay, our last hint was Stormy Tunnel, key 7 to key 8, which was Punch. Okay, so Punch is on the path to key 7, which means we're just gonna find. Oh, wait. If Punch is on the path to key 7, we didn't need O-Stand to be the answer, actually. Because Punch would be needed for Toy Monster anyway, if it is Toy Monster in key 7.
It's not Check of Legends. Castle Battles was only path to Tiny K Rool, and that was Feather Bell.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Okay, so here it's just face shooting. Alright, well, that's just boring. Whatever. So
Chunky, though.
Yep,
okay.
That's for, Toy Monster.
Okay, yeah, bring that back to Toy Monster. Okay.
Perfect. Life is good. We slam Toy Monster here. And we are out of here.
For some reason, I was thinking that we were skipping something in R&D to get key 7 in the measurement sets, but oh well. I
really like Charles' play so far. It's just been really aggressive. Like, skipping a couple extra checks that I was like, wow, you're kind of crazy for skipping 4, but like, looking at his pace is really good. He gets key 7 here. Yeah. If we assume Blast is in Helm Lobby, he's just like done. Because you can, well, no, we still need Trombone, don't we? Where's Trombone? Alright, so can we narrow down Trombone? It is Vines or Bongos. It is not Punch, not O-Stand, not Sax, not Hunky, not Feather, not Mini.
Negative information, my worst enemy.
Yeah, I just said a lot of stuff. That doesn't really help at all, huh?
But it's like, yeah, you just start doing Vines and
Bongos checks, I guess.
Bongos checks, yeah. And as soon as you realize that something else would be path for that check, then you just
to be fair,
throw it away and try it again.
The Helm Lobby check is heavily assumed. I'm like pretty sure on that one, but I've been wrong multiple times this seed already, so it makes a lot of sense. Because the other option is horrendous. Yeah, Lanky Tower is not good. That would be really, really bad. Or something even more egregious, like the Sniper Helm bonus game or something. Is that even possible to see in this? Actually, don't know. It might be taken out with no hard minigames, but not important. Show me key 7. Yay. Toy Monster
says.
Toy Monster has key 7. There you go. That son of a gun's got something again. I think he got jealous of the main character getting so much attention. The rabbit used to have all the stuff, now the Toy Monster's fighting back. He's like, wait a minute, hang on, I'm here too.
Yeah. It's okay. He's been tweaked a little bit. He's
like that archetypical, like, evil sidekick villain that's like really strong but really dumb. Compared to the super genius, the evil super genius rabbit.
Yeah.
That's a dynamic duo right there.
He's pinky to the brain.
Indeed. Alright, but at the end of the day, you can always take the sure thing. If you get 64 GBs and run into Helm, you can just go get the trombone hint in Helm. That's totally reasonable too. And I'm kind of here for that too.
Yeah. Even what Vines Bongos checks do we have left here in Factory?
Actually, nothing. I think the Diddy storage barrel, but it's a little weird. Could be a random like bonus game or something insane.
Storage in arcade is foolish, so maybe just okay.
Yeah, I think there's enough disaster scenarios that going to Helm to get your answer is probably the correct play. Like, if you think about it, what if it's just like a random Vines bonus barrel that has your trombone? That would be horrible. And you would never think to check it, so if you got the Helm hint, you would be, like, much better off. On the other hand, if you gambled all in on, like, Bongos and went to caves and found it in a cave's cabin, you would be, like, thrilled.
Yeah.
And now Charles has to check this bonus barrel that he doesn't know is just oranges, which is almost certainly useless. Rather, he better hope it's useless because he doesn't have guitar. This is a spicy one. I think I give the edge to Charles here. If he goes to Helm and gets the trombone hit, he's in good shape. I think Cam needs to find something. Cam needs a good pull here, because he's still got to go back to the toy monster.
Yeah.
Cam is at 60. Cam is at 52 GBs and 11 blueprints, so he's at 63 GBs. Charles just hit. What is this? He's still at 10 blueprints and 51 GBs, so Charles still needs 3 more GBs. He's going to caves, though. I wonder what he's thinking here.
Scouring it? The cave's metals?
The cave's metals scouring. You're missing so much stuff. It could be anything. It could be anything that's totally useless. It could just be a twirl. It could be a grape.
59 on that.
Get destroyed, kid. Get out of here. Get out of town, buddy. Not today. Go turn in your blueprints. Go do your chores. I really want to see Helm lobby too. I think I would really like to know if Blast is there or not. Is Chunky Cabin still on the table? Yes. Wait, where's Triangle? Triangle was counting, which is free. Yes, it could be there, but it would have to be a Vines minigame to be trombone. Yeah. That would be psychotic. That would be just beyond insane. Can't believe we only got one lanky K roll in. Like, that's just so rude. Mines are bongos. Do we gotta start, like, digging through, like... I'm digging through medal rewards to see if there's a surprise, like, bongos required on a bunch of stuff. Caves donkey medal. Wait a minute, hang on. We were talking about Caves medals. Hang on.
I mean, yeah, bongos would check out.
Wait.
When I think caves medals, I think instruments. So.
Well, no, because Coconut Punch does it too, so never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't quite fit. We were in red alert territory because if we think it's Helm lobby for Blast, then then Coconut would lock Blast, which would cause problems.
Yeah.
Because there's a world where it's bongos and Coconut for Caves donkey medal to get trombone, which could make sense, which is horrendous. Problem is that Punch is not locked by Coconut, so it doesn't quite work. Chunky's Isles pad if the region isn't foolish. We know what we need trombone. We know what we need Triangle for. Triangle is for key 7 on the toy monster. So Triangle is solved, so we don't need to worry about Triangle anymore.
Yo, good freeze easy peek here in caves.
Love that. But Charles getting a quick clear of caves. I'm kind of curious what he dives for. If he's diving like bongos checks, it makes a lot of sense. If he's diving shops just to get like 2 GBs, it's like, okay, fine, just do that, go to Helm. But Cam is dumping, and I think Cam's headed to Helm. So this is going to be a spicy finish. If Charles just like pulls his stuff here, then... Oh, no, Cam is 1 GB short still, so he's probably going to like gamble on it on the way up or something.
Potion in the shop here.
Ooh. I mean, this can't be anything, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe? Golly. A potion in the rocket barrel, too! Okay. He doesn't buy the potion. What a beast. I'm here for that. If that's Twirl, by the way, and we get 2% in Helm, it is cataclysmic.
There's a shared one here, okay. Man.
He can't catch a break. I guess he's headed to Donkey's cabin anyway, but... Oh my god.
Here we were dissing caves earlier.
We thought, you know, you go to caves, you get some GBs, you got a bunch of shops left, and it's like, nope, we're going all in on this. Oh, there it is! It's in Donkey's cabin!
Yo.
Oh, that's so sick.
Kamerson's coming here.
Cam's headed here.
On his trail.
This is huge. If Cam went to Helm for the hint, I think he he would have lost. But now he has a fighting chance if he just goes crazy and just runs right here. Speaking of running right here, he's currently running right here. What is going on?
That's actually insane that both runners just skipped all 3 of those potions.
They went all in. This is crazy.
My instincts would just be to just take that sweet honey nectar bait.
And it's trombone. And he's 1 more GB, but there's a blueprint on this because Splat Cam's gonna get the same one. Or Cam and Charles are getting the same last blueprint. You grab it, dump, and go. Oh my goodness. Charles is exactly 1 rotating cabin ahead. It's madness. He's not even turning into the blueprint. What a beast. I love this. Is another insane gamble. Surely we'll just find a GB up here.
We got 3 vortex.
Boom.
There we go.
There you go. We're saved. We're saved. Now, all of this is contingent on Blast being in Helm lobby. We need Blast to be here real bad. Otherwise, we are in big trouble.
We're gonna have to run back to castle.
Run back to castle and find like 3 more things. We need balloon. We need grape. Like, again, this is like a disaster scenario if it's not just simply baboon blast in Helm lobby. My God.
Thank you for manifesting that, by the way.
Oh, all right, we're good. Oh wow! Shout out to the Pearl in Helm lobby. Wow. This is crazy. Here we go. It is on like Donkey Kong. Tiny Lanky into Helm. You got 2 rooms to go. And then we have a... Oh, boy, you got a tiny phase to sit through. Enjoy that one. Oh, boy. What's really funny is we got none of our... We didn't get multiple phases hinted in a single hint, so we actually have no idea what the order is. It could be Donkey first, it could be Donkey last. We have no idea.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, I guess you can't really ascertain that.
Oh, actually no way to know until we get to the Helm wall.
That's right.
A generous minigame to start, one that's not too bad. There's ways to optimize this by like pre-shooting shots. Charles just did it, he's insane, he read my mind.
Oh! That was a really good last snipe on that.
He's locked in. What a beast.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yo, the double.
I think if Cam loses by about 45 seconds, he's gonna think it back to 1 pearl that might have been the problem. that's oh wow, another one. Okay, sure. We are 100% in go mode then. We know everything. There's no surprises. We just got through Tiny's room, which could have jump scared us with the twirl minigame, which would have been possibly the funniest thing of all time, is they both run back to caves and run into that shop that... I guess only Charles saw that shop. Oh, you missed a cutscene!
Ooh.
That's not too much time. It's not too much time, but it's fine. It's like 6 seconds, I've been told. It's the longest 6 seconds. Longest 6 seconds of your life, but oh boy.
Just gotta get the last one, that's what counts.
Last one's like 15 or 20 or something. I don't know. Some nerd has the numbers. I just spouted the numbers, so maybe I'm a nerd, but humor me.
Nah.
I'm still surprised they gambled all in on bongos and caves. That's crazy. Because it could have. There were a number of disaster worlds where it was vines and a random bonus barrel. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, know what? It actually couldn't have been vines because Punch locked vines, and Punch was hinted key 7 and key 8. So it actually had to be bongos, and that I think is worth gambling on, given that Caves has 2 of the bongos checks, 3 of the bongos checks. I think that is worth gambling on Caves.
Yeah.
You're pretty likely to, like, what's the hint you're gonna see? You're gonna see Donkey in some level, probably Caves, so like you probably should just run there anyway. Are there any bongos checks outside of caves that we haven't seen? We've seen Galleon 5-door ship.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Is there an Aztec bongos pad? maybe the free lanky item, but Blast isn't hinted to... Blast isn't hinted to lanky K. Rool, so it's not there.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's an insane amount of depth to figuring out every nuance of these hints. Is this the third Searchlight Seek? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So many claptrap. That's all of those were claptrap themes.
He's early on the cutscene skip. If Cam hits this, this is actually crazy close. Oh my goodness. 0 for 2? That's crushing. Oh boy. Who's got a good lanky K. Rool phase? That's the phase that has the most organizational overhead to it. Good chunky jump there. You can make that jump with chunky. Cam hits the cutscene skip. Oh boy, we're flying here. Oh boy. A sloppy lanky phase and you are in the mud.
I want to see lanky phase decide this. I feel like lanky phase people just sleep on it and just like wing it and eventually get through it. Whereas like you see people like Connor, Mumbo just like breeze through it.
I'm under attack and I'm in the sentence and I don't like it. This is about 10. It's like 10 to 15 seconds right now. This is tight. Look at the K. Rool timers. They're gonna be about like 15 seconds apart here, I think.
Also, nice Gangplank Galleon here for K. Rool.
That's a killer boss theme. That is like 16, 17 seconds. This is insane. It's close enough that they're on the same phase at the same time. That's pretty rare. Good start from Charles. Good slip one. Good slip from Cam. Here we go. Charles has number 2 down. It's almost an auto-scroller from here. DK's phase is a little bit tricky, but not too bad as long as you don't miss any shots. Oh, Cam is locked in. That's a perfect second throw. Charles' third throw. On the pad. You just can't mess it up if you throw it there. These are clean lanky phases. They are locked in. This is a tight one. I think Cam's got a better third throw. It's a little bit closer to K. Rool.
Alright.
They're in the same cutscene at the same time. They're a 10-second count apart.
Alright. Pressure cooker time.
Oh, the pressure cooker. Oh man, this is a true disaster scenario for Tiny K. Rool. You're sitting in the boot and you're like, well, I hope the other guy doesn't finish. Little do you know, the other guy is also sitting in the boot and hoping the other guy doesn't finish. Dueling toes? Kinda goes crazy. You better not miss your backflip in. Perfect. No twirl to help you out here. This is excellent music right here. Compliments to the chef. This is worthy final boss music.
And speaking of music, I want to give a special shout out to all my fellow converters for Donk Music.
Literally too many to name.
Yeah, it's been growing quite a lot. It's been like what? Almost a year now of custom music, and we have almost hit 1,000 songs in the pack builder. Where are we at, actually?
Cam with a perfect backflip might like save like
pull that up?
half a second there or something.
We're at 966 current songs listed in the pack builder.
This is absolute madness. We might come down to stream delay too. This might be closer than it looks even. We're gonna have a final time in the race time, but it is gonna be an absolute photo finish. That's for sure. This is absolute madness.
My streams seem pretty synced up. They're like a second apart.
Well, there's all sorts of delay that could be. It could be like on Twitch's end. It could be. I don't even know. The race time knows all. We gotta keep an eye on the race time as things finish up. We got one phase to go after this. We got a donkey phase. It all comes down to your blast technique.
Yeah.
Season 3 requires baboon blast here. Not that it makes any practical difference, but oh boy. Are there tie rules? If it's close, we might like retime it or something. But oh boy.
Please don't let this be like the Blitz finals for season. Was it season 2? Pre-season 2? It's like Connor versus Riley. They were like in this exact same situation, but Riley misfired one of his barrels.
Oh my god.
And lost. It's crazy.
Can't do that right now. You can't do that right now. It's too close. It's actually too close.
I'm just saying, what if?
Getting in the barrel ahead of time. Good for Charles. Perfect timing on his barrel. Perfect timing for Cam.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You count bobs, I count punches. It's always different.
No, yeah, I have a punch count. Don't take me for
the barrel. Last hit.
Yeah, Bob Plebeian.
Oh my god.
There we go. Nice.
They are tied in the race time. They both got a 1:33.44. Ah!
Wow.
Oh no!
Their timers are, listen, that's 2 milliseconds apart.
Oh my god!
Charles 133.44.14, Kamerson 133.44.35. So about that high clause we were talking about?
We're gonna have to retime this bad boy, so I'm afraid we won't have a conclusive answer for you today. That's a bit of a tragedy, but holy smokes, what happened here? Oh my goodness. We're gonna well, oh gosh, I guess we'll have to talk to him and get the after action report. That's just unbelievable. Holy smokes.
And
hello gamers, well done. Oh my. That's a seed.
Dog, what?
You're telling me, man.
Oh my.
We're looking. You guys are racing through Helm like crazy fast. And it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
We got a tie. What the heck?
There will be a retiming happen. I'm afraid I won't have any good conclusion for you here. I'm afraid this is a little bit of a tense situation. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to come back to this one. Holy smokes. I don't know if this video is going to end with a proper conclusion. Our YouTube viewers are going to be left in suspense. They're going to have to wait for the finals to drop to know who's in the finals.
I mean, surely it'll be checked right before the finals, maybe I don't know. I know the results.
The Discord will know. Discord.dk64randomizer.com. That's where you want to be to know.
Yeah, dk64randomizer.com/discord, whatever you have to do.
Discord.dk64randomizer.com.
Discord.dk64, yes.
Oh my god. That was absolute madness.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, chat's saying getting the pearl cost me. How was I supposed to know?
That pearl was a little rocky. I mean, you kind of gamble all in on it. It only is good if it's exactly chunky on the mermaid, because Mini Monkey is otherwise dead. Or yeah.
Yeah.
But you also didn't. I don't know if you knew that at the time, because once you got a second key 5 hint, you knew it wasn't BFI. At least you were pretty sure it wasn't BFI. I don't know if that came in time. It's definitely a tough call that I was like, I don't know if I agree with it at the time, and then as events came to light, I was like, I continue to not.
How on earth did that happen? I'm gonna have to watch the race train for that one, definitely.
But if you got chunky on the mermaid, you win by a lot. So there's that.
Yeah.
Speaking of win by a lot, if guitar was needed for anything, you win by a lot. So
if I missed one of my Helm skips, I lost.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh my gosh.
Where was guitar?
What the heck?
Guitar was in the museum. Charles, you just rolled right by that sucker, and I was like, oh well, I hope he doesn't need it. Punch, away of the horde barrels and away of the horde punch, and he's just rolling by the museum. That's a decision.
Yeah, I think I did a risky play by not going the cannon room when I had Away with the Horde Barrels, Way of the Horde Pineapple.
Yeah, well,
I realized that like as I was leaving Galleon, but I was like, if I need it, I'll come back later.
I got so bad by spring.
Oh, Charles is super quiet for me
yeah,
in Hell Tournament.
have you cranked all the way up, man?
Yeah.
It is.
But holy guacamole. What a race. This was crazy close going all the way into Helm. I think Charles had like a 15-second lead going into K. Rool. Cam claws back like 5 seconds in Lanky phase. It was just like neck and neck. Just seconds here and there. It was insane.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
You guys met up on the same toe. Tiny phase.
Oh, Charles did the foolish Diddy minecart. Oof.
Oh,
Yeah,
checking the minecart.
Was it?
after.
There you
Was
go.
it hinted? Oh, I guess it was foolish. I didn't realize. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
foolish.
I was like halfway doing the vases when I was like, wait, Aztec Tunnels is foolish.
Well, the seed quietly had the worst
I
P2 path of all time.
I entirely forgot about that. We were like, questioning why you just grabbed the CBs in there and didn't do the check. And
I was halfway doing it and I was like, wait a second,
yeah.
Aztec Tunnels is foolish.
Go.
So I was like, all right, back out.
Yeah, tricky.
It's crazy to think that like when you have ties like this, you look at like basically all of your moves and think about like where you could have saved time, like made better decision making, just to save that extra second to guarantee your win.
Oh my god, foolish moves are the first, or foolish hints are the first to go in my brain power. Everything.
Same.
It's just too much to keep track of, man. Oh my god.
Yep.
But at the end, you end up at the same place at the same time. So who am I to say? The most ridiculous high five we've ever had on stream.
High fiving defeating K. Rool.
High five to the banana horde. Let's go.
A high toe, if you will.
Jeez.
Wow.
Was there was there any indication of like I guess it doesn't really matter because because the start might have been slightly different, but was there like any indication like at the end who was like a frame ahead?
It was so close. It was close enough that I wasn't certain that stream delay wasn't a factor. It could have been a dead heat for all I could tell.
Yeah.
So according to the race time, Charles has like 2 milliseconds lead ahead of you.
It's gonna need a retime, so you can't really look at race time because the race time is kind of dependent on when you actually hit the button. Like if somebody like split late, that could matter. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think I split late though, so I think it will like.
It looked pretty close.
I'm thinking Charles probably gets this win, but it's gonna be really close.
I honestly could not tell you. From stream delay, Charles had an edge going into K. Rool, but just from what I was seeing with my eyeballs, but stream delay is its own magical, mysterious beast. Technology is a marvel. I couldn't tell you.
When it's the exact time on DK Rool, you have the time. This is when it lands.
It's when he hits.
Yeah.
It's when the final cutscene starts.
Yeah, that is when I hit time.
So when your third shot connects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I get diving like later than Charles?
I mean, you both effectively last location diving. Like that is ugly. This is the seed that probably has the weirdest path to Key 2 I've ever seen, where you're expected to clear into Japes, clear the Japes boss to get diving, to go back to get Lanky, and then use your O stand to go get Key 2 on the hill patch and the dirt.
Oh, I didn't even realize that because I out of logic
right?
plunged.
Well, you both did, right? You both obviously did. Everybody does. It's just like, oh my god. Like, at some point, O-Stand or Twirl had to turn up in the first 2 levels, and we were like, which one is it? And then O-Stand turned up, and it's like, well, okay, Lanky has to turn up in the first 2 levels. Where's diving? it was
maybe
just
if
all
I
mess.
realized that, maybe if I like pay better attention to my my logic, then maybe I wouldn't have cleared Aztec as much as I did before. Like looking for, I don't know. It's impossible to tell sometimes.
It really is. Aztec was definitely
when you're playing at the high level.
unclear.
Yeah.
When you're playing at a high level, sometimes it's just go. Speaking of insane gambles, I am a little bit surprised that neither of you went the Helm for the trombone hint and just bet it all on bongos.
It's because like I knew that the Lighthouse hint wasn't referring to vines because what was it? It was vines. I forget. Oh, right. It was Punch
got
got you vines, and Punch was not path to Lanky K. Rool.
Right, because O-Stand locked Punch. Well, Punch also got hinted. They both got hinted to Key 7 and Key 8, now Lanky K. Rool. I figured that out too late.
So. So I knew, like, it was kind of frustrating, like, doing the block tower. Like, I got spring with bongos. This could be what I'm looking for, and it was oranges. So, like, I kind of bet it all on, like, being on a bongos check, and the only ones I could think of were in caves, so I just, like, dumped and went to caves.
Yeah, you were saying something about that, Charles?
Yeah, I did the exact same thing.
That's very smart.
I went back factory to check some spring checks.
I was too afraid of vines. I hadn't discounted vines in my mind yet, and I was like, there's a world where it's just a random bonus barrel that's a vines minigame that has trombone, which would be the worst. And then as you guys pulled trombone, I was like, wait, it actually can't be vines. So it had to be bongos, and then of the bongos checks, like, what are you gonna do if you get into Helm and it says Caves Donkey? You're gonna be like, duh. Of course I should have checked the bongos checks. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like,
I
had a feeling, like, really couldn't be anything else. So I was like, all right, I'm just heading straight to the first rotating cabin. If it's not there, then probably the 5-door cabin, because Coconut Way of the Horde. But I had a feeling that Blast was going to be on the Helm Splat.
Something I also wanted to point out. This was more of a case for Charles, since the way both of you went to the rotating cabin was different. But there was a potion in Funky's, and the waterfall barrel had a potion.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to commend the sheer willpower to not instinctively grab those.
You can grab
and also Candy had a shared potion.
Yeah, that one you both saw.
That was probably junk, but
that was the nerve to skip 3 potions to go on to go get a check that we, at least in the commentary booth, were not entirely sure on.
These are not the moves you're looking for.
Blast was kind of scary because it's main aisles to Donkey K. Rool for Blast, and the only thing you had to work with was Sniper, because it couldn't be Gorilla Gun, because Gorilla Gun would be on the path to Key 8, and it's like, okay, Sniper checks that aren't Blast locked.
I kind of forgot that because there's a scouring hint that says main aisles has 2 potions, and the other one was Gorilla Gun, but I forgot about Gorilla Gun being like my other potion.
Oh.
So I was like kind of looking through main aisles still, just to like figure out if it was a different potion. I was like, after I like did the triangle pad, I was like, oh wait, I got Gorilla Gun. I know it can't be Gorilla Gun because Gorilla Gun is path to Key 8 as well, so it has to be Sniper. So, and at the beginning of the seed, I was like, this could be for Blast, but I highly doubt it. But later, it turned out to be the case.
All right.
Nutty seed.
I'm being told that the retime is in.
Oh, we got it in. Wow, that was a fast retime.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
All right.
Hang on. Confirming. We have the difference of about a second to Charles, a 133.42.3 versus a 133.43.97. Holy smokes, about a second and a half there.
Oh my gosh. That was way too close.
That is wild.
Let's not do that again.
Congrats.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god. GG, Charles. That was really close.
GG. Yeah, that was insane.
Holy smokes. Our hero of a race mod today, Flargra, chimes in with a let's not do that again. Well, I regret to
Give me
inform
extra work for the race mods.
I regret to inform you that this was your seed, so perhaps this was self-inflicted, but I'm just putting it out there, that's all.
Oh my gosh.
Wild times. Well, congratulations, Charles. We'll see you in the finals. This is going to be in the coming days.
Good game.
You will get the winner of Spike and Mega Paul. So that's gonna be a wild matchup, and we're getting that one tomorrow. Let me check the time on that one. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is about the same time. It is 7 Eastern tomorrow. So some Saturday donkin' action, and then we'll get the finals. I don't know, whenever we get the finals, we'll figure that out. 8 Eastern, I made that up. It's 7 Central, the best time zone. But 8 Eastern, 8 Eastern. There we go.
I think the worst part of that was like, it's when you get past tiny phase and your opponent hasn't finished and it's like, all right, I got this in the bag. not in this case.
The tiny phase agony was real, but it wasn't for you guys. It was for us. We're like, oh my god. Oh, it's madness. It's unadulterated madness.
Oh, wait, I just realized we haven't found the bean.
Quest for another time.
I will. I might look for that afterwards, and then maybe I can like have the bean count for like 2 seconds, and I can pull in first.
Yeah. Who needs?
Whoever finds the bean first wins. That'd be like the ultimate tiebreaker. If it was an exact tie, and it's like, all right, boot back up. Whoever finds the bean first wins.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, somebody, and then you both already have it, and then it's just like, oh, what do I do? Oh,
I was just saying in this case, I don't know if Charles found the bean, but I certainly didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so it's like it only works in this case.
Who needs it? We got a pearl.
Who needs it?
Yeah, I don't need it. Don't know about you all, but I'm a certified bean hater.
Wow.
Sorry to come out with this so late in the game, but
canceled.
Yeah.
Chat, cancel this man.
Burn me at the stake. I don't care.
Just woke up and chose violence today. My goodness. That's bold.
Hey, I made a very satiable amount of all the music you listen to, so you don't you go and take me
all
for
the
granted.
way.
Yeah. All that music gone next day.
Damn. Would you really want to do that to yourself though? All the hard work.
I got my videos up on my YouTube channel.
I give him 20 minutes further back. It's fine.
Alrighty. Wow. I'm gonna need to calm down after that one.
Yeah. All right. Where are we sending y'all off today? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream.
The regular weekly is just wrapped up, it seems.
Probably not gonna async that one. We'll see though.
Let's see. You know what? This is about proper. We're gonna send y'all off to a little bit of some friends. We're gonna send y'all off to the Kingdom Hearts community. Those guys are cool.
Ooh. Oh.
They are running all sorts of fun times had by all. They got a tournament going themselves. They've also got a big charity tournament going on. We love charity. We love charity. We're gonna send y'all over to their charity tournament. You go give them some love, some support. Send y'all off that way. So thanks for watching, team. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. It was a wild ride. If you're watching on YouTube and you weren't subscribed already, oh my god, you don't want to miss any of these anymore. Holy smokes!
Definitely rewatching this right after we're done on this call.
Crazy. But that'll do it for us. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Attendance check tomorrow. Be here 8 p.m. Eastern. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.